Hello YouTube. So today I would like to share with you my Colt M4A1 LE6920 SOCOM Carbine. This was available from Colt in the last several years. I don't know if they're still making this. They might be on a small basis, but I'm not sure. The value of this rifle is skyrocketed after Colt announced that they would discontinue civilian AR15 production. I don't know what the current status of that is today, but let's go over the rifle real quick here. It includes a waffle style stock. You get a Picatinny marked backup sight. I think that's produced by Maytech. There's an elevation on the left hand side there, the receiver, and there's your windage adjustment on the right. That sight basically has detents. It flips down in the lock position down, and then you have a flip up to use it. All you do is pull it or push it. Today's Colt flat top receivers have a cage code there, and there's your square forge mark. It also has your typical forward assist, shell deflector like any A2 or A3 style upper receiver for the AR15 would have. This upper also has the T marks, location marks there on the top of the receiver. The overall color of the rifle is black for the aluminum parts, and that would matter in the sense that some of the older Colts are gray, so that's the only reason I'm mentioning color. Okay. This comes with your A2 Colt pistol grip, and the Colt pistol grip is, over the years, seems like it's a different material from some of the other companies. The Colt grip maybe feels a little bit softer, has a darker shade to it. So when people are building M4 clones or government style clones, the Colt grip is sought after. This has all the modern, if you will, or standard AR features, in the sense of you get the push pin front, and of course your push pin rear, which is normal these days for most manufactured AR-15s. Colt at one point did not use push pin fronts. You had either a small pin with a bolt, or you had a double-headed large pin. So just some things to note there. Another thing that's really cool on this rifle is that you get the Knights rail system to add accessories to the rifle. So you can see it's T mark there as well. There's a patent number there on the left towards the delta ring, and the Knights marked rail covers. Colt also includes, as well as the rail, you get an extra rail cover. That way, if you choose not to use this forward hand grip, then you can replace it with this cover. So if you use the broom handle front grip, you can put the little short cover in. That's a very nice feature for this rifle. The main difference in your M4 versus M4A1 was the military, I guess overseas, while people that are in the military got into gun battles, they experienced barrel failures with the original M4 barrel. And what I mean by barrel failures, you would have a thin profile barrel under the handguards, and that would overheat in a sustained gun battle. And what would happen is the barrel would actually start to droop, lose accuracy, lose rifling. Eventually the barrel would fail. You would have a chamber failure with extreme temperatures. So your cartridge going off in the chamber would actually cause the barrel to disintegrate or explode with sustained use. So overheating of the barrel was a big issue. The fix for that was Colt went to a large diameter or a larger diameter barrel under the handguards, and that seemed to fix the reliability issues with the originally thin profiled M4 barrel. The barrel forward of the sight post is still the same. So from the outside, comparing M4 and M4A1, they're generally the same look. So you still have your M4 cut there or M4 profile cut for the like M203 grenade launcher. So that's a big difference there in this rifle. Another cool thing that Colt includes is your side swivel adapter there. So your older typical ARs would have a bottom sling attachment point. This has a side sling attachment point, and we'll look at that now. So there it is. This already comes on the rifle from Colt, so you can attach a sling. So that makes the carbine or rifle easier to be carried, slung across one's abdomen or chest area. One of the neat things about this model is that you get the true military 14.5-inch barrel. Okay, so you're getting the short barrel. However, to make legal length, Colt installs a elongated A2 flash suppressor, and they permanently attach that to make the barrel the legal 16-inch length, and they do that by pinning and welding the flash hider on to the barrel. You can see that right there. Another really cool feature of this rifle, what kind of makes it sought after, is that Colt marks the lower receiver with the Prancing Pony and the property of U.S. government M4A1 carbine caliber 5.56 millimeter on the lower receiver. It also goes on to say, of course, Colt Defense, Hartford, Connecticut, USA. So this makes this a very cool rifle. All right, it's almost like the real thing. It's a clone, but it's essentially a real clone from the same place that makes the real rifles. Handling wise, it's a very balanced rifle. Could be considered a tad front heavy, however it feels very solid. And it comes with, of course, the quality you would expect from Colt manufacturing. One of the first AR manufacturers, or the first large-scale AR15 manufacturer in the world. The barrel is marked with a cage code. It's 13629, has the magnetic particle inspection stamp, as well as 5.56 millimeter NATO and 1 in 7 twist markings. So it's kind of your standard 1 in 7 to stabilize your modern 5.56 military style bullets. Overall, this is a pretty nice rifle. They were available at one time. They are bringing a little bit more money these days. If you can find one, pick it up if you enjoy it. Colt also includes, talking about accessories real quick, they include a 30-round magazine, your standard magazine there, Colt marked, your owner's manual, of course, chamber flag, which is very useful for ranges or storing this weapon safely. It proves that the gun is unloaded. And your typical trigger lock. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope it was informative and entertaining for you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll produce more videos. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.